Well, welcome back. This is the BalaCore Fitness Show, and it's on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, and we just switched it up. I am Danny Lou, and I'm here with
Ellen Como.
I like it. I'm the new official bringer-inner.
Bringer-inner. All right. We're talking about fitness fun facts today, or fun fitness facts, things you might not know and you might know, and things that we're finding out, new things that are coming up in the fitness world. And I was going to have you, I would love for you to email some of this stuff to me, but since I don't have an email right now, I got hacked yesterday, my email, and a bad hack. They actually stole all my contacts out of my email, and they sent everybody a letter saying I'm in the Philippines, injured, and I need money. But they stole all my contacts. Not only did what they did, and this is going on, I want everyone to know this, mine was an AOL account. They changed my AOL to a Hotmail. And so even though I've changed my password, everything is still going to the Hotmail that they set up. So I'm not getting any emails at all that should be coming to me right now. So I got to get a hold of AOL and Hotmail and figure out how to fix that, because this is really bad, because I'm missing out on a lot of business emails. And so if you've emailed me and you can't get a hold of me, I put it out on my other social media what's going on. But I'm waiting for a couple of really important emails that I'm not going to get now. And this is exactly what they do. They take your email. Let's say your email is on Yahoo. They switch it to a Hotmail that they create. And even the next day and the day after that, they find a way to, every time it goes into one, it goes to the other, no matter what password you have.
And the other thing is they created their own password for the Hotmail. They use your beginning name, like it's ellenfit@aol.com. So they use ellenfit@hotmail. So an unsuspecting person that's trying to say, oh my gosh, Ellen's stuck, a young kid.
Right.
They'll email, yeah, where are you? I can't reach by phone. And they pull a scam, send me $20 so I can get at least to the airport, and that's how they scam.
And I'm
me.
part of the scam and don't even know it. And, and I'm going to be, I got to say, I'm a little disappointed with AOL. I tried to call them and they didn't pick up, and I'm going to be going home and sitting in front of that computer forever for them to pick up the phone. So, because, this is bad. I mean, they need to know this is going on, and how much information is out there floating around of mine that I can't get to right now that people don't want floating around to these people. So, just awareness. So I haven't made up my new email account, obviously, for obvious reasons. And so
what, I had a point, but it just went right out of my head. So
okay.
I have that
So
problem
let's
sometimes.
go back to the fun fitness facts that we were going to talk about. And the next one that we're going to talk about is the favorite cardio. What is the most effective cardio out there for you? And do you guys, I would love, what do you think the answer for that would be?
My favorite cardio is having choices. I don't like doing the exact same thing all the time. Okay. So for me, whatever I can do that's cardio that changes is what I like. So if it was always cycle, I don't think I could do cycle all the time. If it was always kickboxing, I just get bored of that. I think people like opportunities to change their cardio workouts so they don't get redundant, and it's the same thing. But within that, what I like a lot is, say, within cycle, where we'll be doing hills one day, so you're out of your seat doing a different thing. The music changes, the tempo. With kickboxing, we'll be running circles, then we go into foot kick work, and then we'll go into the actual moves of it and how do you protect yourself, common things. So everything's changing. As long as there's change, that's what I like in cardio. As long as there's something different the next time I do it.
Okay, and that's what Danny likes. I like the same thing. I jump rope. And you know what?
That's a fun fact right there for you. 20 minutes.
Can I tell you that they both are effective? And the best cardio for you to do is the cardio that you like the most. Your cardio might be Zumba, but if you're only doing Zumba and you're not doing resistance training, your body is not going to change. You have to do resistance and you have to do cardio. The cardio you should be doing is the cardio that you love the most. It could be walking, jogging, it could be cycling, it could be jump rope, it could be Zumba, it could be whatever it is. It could be one of the machines at the gym that you just like the
treadmills, or
something on one of
ellipticals,
those ellipticals, something, Stairmasters. The best cardio for you is a cardio that you like, that you love, that you want to do, and that you can do. So don't look at the person next to you that's jump roping if you hate jump roping and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to jump rope or I'll never look like that person. Doesn't work like that. You want to do the cardio that works for you. Some people, like me, I like to jump rope and I will jump rope forever. Danny has to have it switching and changing constantly. Neither one of us is wrong with the way that we're looking at this. We're actually both right on. So it's good news for all of you. It's what you like to do. That's what you should do. And your muscles, what are they made out of? Well, we know that there's fibers and cross fibers and all kinds of things going on. Exactly, water. Your muscles are, and I've said this before on the show, your muscles are 80% water. So, again, gosh, we have a theme running through the show.
Water?
Make sure you are drinking water if you're trying to create a muscle. Because if you're trying to create something and you're not putting in the right ingredients, it's not going to happen. So, and I've got to tell you, and I say this all the time, iced tea is not water. Soda is not water. Coffee is not water. Juice is not water. Water is water. And if you're going to put an additive in, they have a few additives you can add now. We have one at the gym, an isogenics version that hydrates, and it's got a hydrating factor. You can put that in your water because it does have a hydrating factor. So that's okay, but that's the only other thing you can put in your water.
So that's a fun fact. I don't know if I'm correct on the exact percentage, but 80% of water in your muscles.
Yeah.
And the world, doesn't it have 80% all water?
Look how that happens.
Is
I don't know. It's probably
I don't
changing.
know. Something similar.
It depends if you believe in global warming.
That's a whole different issue, so I'm sure that'll be
another show.
Another show, another time.
That's another show I don't even want to be part of, so please don't invite me to that one. I don't want to do that. And then just a quick one. I get this all the time. What is the best protein powder for me? When should I have my protein shakes? What is the best protein bar I should eat? When is the time I should eat my protein bar? And that is a very good, great question. Now, supplementation in stores where you go to buy your supplementation, those companies are constantly changing their formula all the time. Mm-hmm. So what might be the hottest shake today might not be the hottest shake in 2 and 3 months because they're not regulated by anything. And because they're not regulated, it's unfortunate that they do have the FDA and things, they do show up and they do shut these plants down for a whole host of certain reasons, and then they just start up somewhere else under a new label. So a lot of the time it might be the exact same ingredients in a different label. But I didn't answer the question of which is the best one for you, and we're going to answer that when we get back from the break. This is Ellen Como, Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
Welcome back to the BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. And if you didn't know, KHTS has an iPhone and Android app. KHTS has gone mobile now, which is pretty awesome. So be sure to download the free KHTS app on your iPhones and your Android devices. So they do have them on both. Just not like iTunes has one thing. Google, you can have it on both. So now you can listen to KHTS wherever you go and wherever you are. You can access KHTS news, the social media, whoop whoop, because that's what we're all about, and more. The easiest way to get on the app is by going to your Google Play or your App Store and search for KHTS. If you don't know what that is, that's 4 letters. KHTS. Okay, so we're back here with Ellen Como.
Very good. What a great intro, Danny.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. Okay, we're talking about fun fitness facts. And one fun fitness fact is that, people will ask me, when do I eat? If I have protein bars, protein shakes, when do I have them? It can be very confusing. It can be. And I got to say protein shakes, and I don't want to be confusing, so I want to be really clear about this. Protein shakes, you want to pick out a protein shake that has you want to know what's in there. If you are buying a protein shake and somebody will not tell you all of the ingredients, don't drink it. You need to know what's in your protein shake. And you also need to try different protein shakes to find the one that works the best for your system. Yep. I like a whey isolate, and so that's the kind of shakes that work for me. Egg white, I love egg white, and pea protein has been doing really well. And a pea protein is a great shake. We carry isogenics at our fitness studio because that's the one that we both chose that we like the ingredients from. Their ingredients is really clean. They come from New Zealand, which has the cleanest food in the world. And that's another fun fitness fact. New Zealand has the cleanest food in the world.
And that's why we probably get New Zealand water from.
Yes, that's why we
Trader
can't
Joe's,
get
right?
it anymore.
Yeah, it's
so
like,
that's
for some reason.
that's a sad fitness fact. We
No,
can't get
they're
our-
going to have it more.
We can't get our New Zealand. We love the New Zealand water at Trader Joe's. It's an artesian water from New Zealand, and that was what I've been drinking for years, and all of a sudden we can't get it anymore. So it's very, very sad. So now I got to look for a new water that I like, because water is very important. Obviously, I've mentioned it very many times. So I like to have a water that I like the taste of because I drink so much of it. So when do we have these shakes? Okay, I'm going to give you two scenarios. If you are on a scenario of a 30-day kind of where you're trying to get your body back on track after 6 months of eating bad or 2 months of eating bad, or you're trying to rev up your body or cleanse your body out of, I should say, on a cellular level, then you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to have you can have a shake in the morning. That's a good time to have one. Now, that changes. If you are trying to lose weight with food and a shake, then you do not have a shake for breakfast. You have whole food for breakfast because that is going to kickstart your metabolism quicker.
Like your eggs or your hash
Yes,
browns
your
or bacon or your normal portion.
No, not bacon. Not
No
if you're trying to
bacon?
lose weight. No, we all love bacon. But what you do is you have your egg whites or your oatmeal or one of those things. You don't have the shake. Then if you're a morning person and you work out in the morning, you're going to go work out, and when you're done with your workout, that is when you're going to have your protein shake within an hour of working out.
Yep, that's
Right.
what I've heard within an hour.
If you don't work out, then you're just going to wait to your morning, mid-afternoon snack, and if you want to at that point is when you can have your bar or your shake. So you're going on, you're having your lunch, and now it's getting to the afternoon. Let's say you are an evening, where you work out in the evening. If you work out in the evening, after you're done, you can have your protein shake within an hour. That is going to count for your dinner, though. So know that's going to count for your dinner. And if not, then go ahead and have a clean dinner, like some salmon and asparagus or a little bit of chicken breast. And also rotate your proteins. You go through chicken, salmon, turkey. You can even have some red meat, bison. So rotate your proteins all the time. With your bars, again, find a bar that has the least amount of ingredients. Some of those bars are more unhealthy than a chocolate bar that you're going to buy at the right there at the grocery store when you're going to check out. If you look at the ingredients at some of the chocolate bars out there and some of the protein bars out there, some of the protein bars have worse fat in them than the bars sitting on the counter.
That's the hard thing to do, to take the back of the box. You just go, hey, this brand, hey, that looks good. And I've heard people like that. And we don't even read. I don't even know what I'm reading back there.
Yeah, you got to.
So I don't even know what I'm
and
looking
if you
at.
don't know, there's a lot of words in there that you don't even understand, that's probably not the bar for you.
Riboflavin.
What? So again, our bars that we like to eat are the isogenics bars. We know what's in them. We know how they're made. We can talk about that another time. I don't want to waste a lot of time with that. Those are the bars I like. So a bar, the great time for a bar would be a snack time, or
Right.
when you're running around with errands. Always keep a bar in your purse, or if it's a guy, make sure you have a bar in your car. So you always have them that you can grab when you're running around during the day and you can't get to a full meal. Have that bar, because then you're not starving by the time you get to lunch or you get to your next meal, and you won't overeat in your next meal.
You know what's been amazing is because I do work and I have a few jobs besides owning BalaCore. I have a plastics company, I own a record label, and also own the BalaCore Fitness company that makes the equipment with Ellen. So I'm blessed to have all these things where I have great partners that I work with everybody, but sometimes I'm sitting at my desk and I can't get things done. So since I've started this program with Isogenics, I just keep shakes in my shaker there, and because it has to be added with cold water. We have the refrigerator. So if I don't get it, I feel really, because for all the years, 30 years, 35 years of getting lunch, I always feel like I need that lunch, the big lunch. But when I've allowed myself to just have the shake and then the bar about an hour later before I go to work out, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
And I got used to it. And mentally, it took me a while. Mentally, just like we were talking about tying it into time change and this, my body wasn't really used to it yet. And I was starving. I once woke up at 2 going, I need another shake. So I did have a shake. But after I got through the initial, now it's actually mentally changed my thought that, if I have a shake and then a bar an hour later, I'm good. I can go work out at 4:30, 5:30, then have the meal afterwards.
And then with your shakes and your bars, real quick, we're going to take a break. You're going to have to find the ones that work the best with your system, meaning the gas situation.
Gas.
Yeah.
We're not talking Chevron.
Yeah, if you're feeling really gassy, that's probably a little too potent for you. And what I would do is only maybe take half of the protein powder in the 8 ounces of water, how many ounces of water, and slowly work up to it and allow your stomach to get used to it. And then you're probably going to be able to eliminate that. Or half the bar the same way. We're going to take a break right here. We're going to be right back. This is Ellen Como, Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.